Hey everybody, Alan Kenny here from Fitness for Life Ireland. Just wanted to shoot a quick video to welcome you all to this month's group. So a big thank you to everybody that's come with us from previous groups and has been with us a long time, but also a big welcome to everybody that's new. So I know when you first start it can be a little daunting at first because there's a lot of information to take in. You can see the regular members have everything down to a T, so it can be daunting at first, so just take the first day or two to familiarize yourself with all of the notes. Everything you need to get started is in the file section. Myself and Brian are going to be there every step of the way, but also every other member of the group is going to be there to help you and support you. So just as a kind of welcome and to kind of get things up and running, I just want to give you a bit of a quick background on what our philosophies are and how we're going to operate going forward and what our aims are for the month and for ongoing fitness. So really there's three main parts to our program, okay? Three main things that is just in any form of exercise, any sport, anything you do, all it comes down to really is exercise, nutrition and mindset. Okay, so there are three big main pillars. They all have equal value and they all interlock together, okay? So you can see that they all interlock here together, okay? So mindset, I know in general they're all equal, but I do place a lot of importance on mindset now. So we can have the best nutrition information and the best training information in the world, but unless we get in the right frame of mind, we're not going to be able to achieve the goals that we want. So the fact that you've signed up is a massive step in the right direction. The continued support of the group, of myself and Brian, all of that is going to be aimed at keeping you accountable, creating a positive mindset, okay, and keeping the positive vibes kind of going throughout the month and ongoing, okay? So you'll notice in the group that everything is always positive, and we believe that positivity breeds positivity, which will breed positive results, okay? Next is our exercise. Again, you don't have to worry about that. We have all our workouts designed to suit you, whether you're a beginner, whether you're intermediate, whether you're advanced, whether you have any certain injuries, whether you want to take up running, anything you want, we can adjust and adapt for you in terms of your exercise, okay? Nutrition as well, you have a meal plan there. Again, with the meal plan, it is just a guide. So our aim with the nutrition is eventually, once you have the principles and the rules down, that you mix and match based off your own preferences, what suits you, what suits your schedule, what suits your taste, everything like that. But once it fits into the broader principles, you have a lot of freedom, okay? So we're very much against counting points, counting calories or anything like that. We're all about promoting real, healthy, wholesome food that we've been eating for thousands of years, okay? So as you can see, they're all interlocked. Now, some weeks you might have great mindset, okay? You want to go at it for the week, you have a really positive mind, and you might have all your workouts planned, you have your new workout gear, you've everything going to class, you're doing your workouts, everything is tip-top in terms of exercise, and nutrition is the one that falls down or lets you down, okay? Whether it is that you haven't had your shopping done, social plans, anything that changes, these things happen. So maybe some weeks you're in this section here where they're both perfect. Some weeks maybe you're doing your exercise, you're doing everything right, nutrition, but you're just not feeling it up top. You're just not in the zone, you don't think it's working, you don't think whatever it is, you're just not feeling it for whatever reason, okay? That's perfectly fine too. And then other times exercise may be the one to let us down, okay? So our aim going forward is that small little section there, okay? And it is a small section, but when we have all three things correct, that's when we're in our kind of peak zone, that's when we get our best results. And when you're in there, it's a lot easier to stay in there, okay? So in terms of us getting fit and things like that, there will be weeks when you slip up, okay? But what we say is like blowing up a balloon from scratch is a lot harder than refilling a half-filled balloon, okay? So if we can get there, it's a lot easier to kind of stay at that level and stay in that zone. That is our aim all the time, to be in that area, okay? But don't worry about it. It's not, we're not going to always be there 24/7, okay? So some weeks we might be here, some weeks we might have nothing right, but that's fine too. It's going to be a long progression. Okay, so when we have all these right, these are the main aims of our program, okay? So we promote it as a fat loss program, but ultimately we want people to be fitter, okay? You want to be fitter, healthier, and happier, okay? So they tie in with each of the things. I would rank that number one. We want people to be happy, okay? We want to create positive relationships with your body, positive relationships with food, that that this becomes your lifestyle. You just have the 3 key pillars. It's not a diet, it's not a short-term thing, it's just the way you live. You're confident in what you're doing, and you're able to tell people that, no, it's not a diet, I'm making a healthy change and a healthy lifestyle. And apart from that, really, once we get those keyed in, it's plain sailing from there, okay? So I know at the start, a lot of you are kind of worrying about small questions, worrying about the kind of really specific stuff. What we see is they're the 3 main blocks, okay? So if we look at those 3 blocks there, everything else is just small stuff up on top, like the icing on a cake, okay? I shouldn't mention cake, but they're the icing on the cake once we get these building blocks done, okay? So apart from that, if you have any questions, pop them below this video. We're really looking forward to helping you and helping you achieve your goals.